Hello and happy Sunday. Glad to be back. Well, today we are going to talk about collaboration and working with other businesses as nonprofits to increase fundraising. And so we have a really important guest. But before I bring him on, I must tell you, thank you to everyone who supported our fundraiser with the popcorn. We were able to send off some goodies to our college scholars. So they were excited and we were excited as well. Also, we have already posted the newsletter. And if you have a scholar that you would like to shout out for their wonderful works, this week we have two amazing scholars. We have Kaylin Cherry and we also have Isis Evans. So check out the newsletter so you can get that information. So today, our guest, he is a promoter. He is a writer. He is a poet. He is a jack of all trades. Also, he is doing something really special for A Better Chance for You Futures Incorporated. And I said, you know what? Let's bring him on so that way he can tell the community how we are collaborating together so we can raise awareness and also increase our goal as to get as many people interested in our historically Black colleges and universities. So we are glad that we have him here, and let's bring him on.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Brendan, how are you?
I'm doing well. Doing well. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. So I kind of like spilled a little bit of the information, but just let us know how you got to be so successful at being the promoter you are.
Yeah, so my original background is in spoken word poetry. So I used to be a traveling poet. I used to travel the country and perform at universities, colleges. I used to host open mics in Illinois, St. Louis, and then I moved to Austin back in 2016. I was like, you know what, I'm going to continue doing events here, and then that just grew. It just really grew. It grew to doing live music shows. We used to manage a venue. Now we're doing events in San Antonio now, so it's just been a phenomenal journey, and I love organizing. I love hosting events.
Awesome, awesome. So before we did like our pre interview, we have like a common bond. You said you went to UD. I said yeah, I lived in Dayton for some time. So were you promoting in that era as well?
No, when I was in Dayton, I was actually getting a master's degree, so it was a really crazy time for me. I stepped away from speaking, I stepped away from promoting, and I got my master's degree in mathematics and statistics from
Okay.
2014 2016. So I knew that I didn't want to be a traveling poet the rest of my life, and I wanted to lay some roots. So I said, let me finish my master's degree. So I finished, and then I got a job at Austin Community College. That's what brought me to Texas.
Oh wow. So how is that? Like, do you use some of your skills in poetry in your lesson delivery? Because math, I'm not gonna lie, where was you when I needed a tutor in statistics?
Yeah. So I don't. I actually I used to be a substitute high school teacher, and I used to teach at the worst, like, worst schools. When I say worst, I mean these were the kids that got kicked out of their regular schools. So I actually used to do like spoken word, and I used to rap for the students. And then I actually had students like study lyrics and like dissect them and look beyond what the rapper, like the beat. So, but now that I teach college, I don't do that as much. I think what spoken word has done for me is my delivery, the way I capture my students is different than most other instructors. Like my rhythm, my lessons have a cadence to them that students are like they're mesmerized by it. So to speak.
Got it, got it. So we are going to go to a quick commercial break. Just so we can let people know how they can apply for college, because like I said, that's what we do here is we help high schoolers connect with HBCUs. So we're going to put that Common College app commercial on, and when we come back, can you like give us an example of your spoken word? Because I'm game, I'm ready to hear
Yeah, we can do a little bit. Cool.
Awesome.
Are you interested in attending an historically black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
Hey everyone, on the next HBCU Alumni House Party Show, this week we'll check out the 20 HBCUs that will team up with IBM to create cybersecurity leadership centers.
Giving students and faculty access to IBM training, software, and certifications. And guess what?
And let me guess, you want to know if your HBCU is on the list? You need to watch the show to find out. From humble beginnings, we'll talk with entrepreneur Sheldon Carty, a graduate of Thornton University, and how he got started with his clothing line.
I just want everybody to know that HUMBLE stands for Historic Universities Make Black Leaders Every Day.
You gotta say that. If you got that on the shirt, I need that.
Visit aharrisbrown.com to find out when you can watch on the Daily Gospel Network or other streaming sites, or listen on your favorite podcast site. My HBCU shout out this week goes to my alma mater, Bethune-Cookman University, founded in 1904 by Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune in Daytona Beach, Florida. It was founded with $1.50, 5 little girls, and faith in God. See you soon.
Awesome. Welcome back. So we are going to continue talking to our wonderful guest. He was here, but our wonderful guest. There you go, Mr. Brandon. You probably got to unmute yourself because I can't hear you.
Going on.
All right. So
Can you hear me now?
yes, sir. I
It
can hear
says the
you.
host. Okay, yeah, there we go.
I guess
Alrighty.
my question to you before we went on our break, because we have to make sure we let the kids know where they can apply. But spoken word, it just piqued my interest. I'm not brave enough. Somebody said, "Hey, Miss Neely," she said, "Wow, a different delivery." So the spoken word for to me, you said you were in a high school. Did you do spoken word with your students, like a contest or anything like that?
I used to substitute teach between traveling. So that was like one of my big pulls, was to get the students involved by doing spoken word. I also have a little bit of a rap hip hop verses that I would do for students. They were always blown away by it, so that it gave me, a chance to reach them in a different way before I said, hey, let's study this English or this math or whatever we were going to study that day.
I love it. As a past teacher myself, I was very unique in my lesson delivery. We mostly use performing arts because we didn't too much dibble in the spoken word, but every program the school had, if my kids are watching, they probably comment in the chat. We literally just took over, but you know how that goes. Anyway,
Yeah,
so the reason why you're here today is we're talking about how collaboration, and I can, not thank you enough for thinking of our organization as to help out raise funds in a unique way.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love Upstage Comedy Club. I didn't wear the shirt today, but I wore it in the flyer. And if you are not in the San Antonio area, Upstage Comedy Club is the only African-American owned and operated comedy club in San Antonio. And they have brought some amazing guests last night. I messed his name up, but there was a comedian there last night who was a protege of Bernie Mac, and he was excellent. I woke up laughing at some of his jokes this morning. And so next week, in collaboration with Upstage and Mr. Brandon, they are going to do some shows, and the part of the proceeds will help out a better chance for you. And
Yeah.
we cannot thank you guys enough.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. So one of the owners, his name is Bobby, and he hit me up about it. I was like, let's do it. I feel like it was a great time. And we're also going to add to the collaboration. We are going to Thursday nights, every first Thursday, we have an open mic poetry event. So I still do poetry. I still host poetry events, and we brought it to San Antonio. So every first Thursday, and this upcoming Thursday, October 6th, we're going to be at Upstage Comedy Lounge for our poetry jam, San Antonio. And then on Saturday morning, we're going to be at Black Swan Studio downtown. We're going to have trap yoga. And all of the proceeds from all of the events, we're going to help out the foundation with all of those proceeds. So not only can you come to the Upstage comedy events on Friday and Saturday night, if you come on Thursday to the open mic poetry, or if you come on Saturday to the trap yoga, get your body feeling good, stretch out. We're going to give a portion of those proceeds to the foundation as well. So we're making a whole weekend out of it. We're supporting Monique and her organization. We're going to get these kids to HBCUs all across the country. Let's do it.
Oh, I mean, that just made my whole heart smile. I mean, because there's a flyer. If you missed it, you can get your tickets at encoreatx.com. If you wanted more information, you also can call. I don't think I have the trap yoga. I had it, but I don't have it uploaded. But I will also post it in the various sites. Mr.
Yep.
Brandon, I guess like I'm shocked because I thought it was just one show, and you told me it's no.
We're doing it all. Let's go.
So I am, forever grateful to you all for wanting to collaborate to make these things happen, because HBCUs, getting kids to college, is my passion. We've been successful every year in making sure that all our kids get to an HBCU. Our senior clinic starts next Sunday. So I will be there at each event. You keeping me out past my bedtime, I'm just telling you right now. Last night I was there and I was like, one of the comedians was talking about, Miss Teresa said, thank you, sir, for the blessing. Her kids benefit from being in a better chance for you. So
thank you, Teresa. Hopefully we get a chance to meet.
Yes, but last night, one of the comedians was like, once you get over 45 or 40, you just get tired. I was sitting there at the table like this. Oh my God, I'm too old. But it's such a peaceful environment where adults can go have fun, laugh, not worry about riffraff. One of the owners, Mr. Bobby, is just so like humble, and actually, I believe they came to the father-daughter dance, some of the comedians. And it's like kind of we help each other. So I'm going to tell you, anything you want to do. You said you do HBCU events in Austin. That's just, I can drive. I mean, my friends don't trust me driving. I can drive and support it. Do we have any questions from anybody that is watching that may want to ask about a better chance for youth, or may want to ask about, you said spoken word Thursday?
Yeah, so every first Thursday. So this upcoming October 6th is our next show at Upstage in San Antonio.
Now that's a school night now. I'm working. But
the good thing is we get you out of there by like 9:30.
Okay.
You're done. Yeah. We don't stay out late.
I'm just kidding. I can do that. But we are forever grateful. I don't know about trap yoga though, because that's something new. But hey,
you'll be surprised. Like I started doing yoga back in 2015, and it's actually a beautiful way to like open up your body. If you've never done yoga before, it's a great way to start doing yoga, and it's good music as well too.
Okay, we have a question from Mr. Brown. He's asking, are there any opportunities to host events across the country? Because if you haven't noticed, a lot of our work is not just local. Like I have kids in Seattle, I have kids in Detroit, I have kids everywhere. So are you able, like, is this something that you would like to do everywhere? Like, hey, I got an event, I want to do a youth summit. Would you be willing to partner to do something like that?
Yeah, for sure. Like I would be, I do think there's a chance to do virtual events. So spoken word translates well to Zoom. You'll be surprised at how engaging spoken word is through Zoom. So I would be open to collaborating with people from other schools. I travel as well too. So like I could jump on a plane or hop in a car to another school in Texas and collaborate with somebody for sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, I know I do have, it's not exactly spoken word, but it's more so in the lines of a debate. I usually do like a speech contest around Martin Luther King Black History Month. But this year I want to take it to a different twist and put like a debate, because I feel, I'm passionate about the young people. I feel their voices aren't heard. So, I mean, I'm game. I'm not good with spoken word though, because I don't know what to look for.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Monique, if you get a chance, come out next Thursday so you can really get the vibe of what spoken word is like, and you'll be like, oh wow, like you could take a debate speech and turn it into a spoken word easily. It's very easy.
Okay. So you got my ideas flowing. So I guess what I could do from using the team point of view is not necessarily do a debate, but do a spoken word contest.
Exactly. Yeah. Teens love it. I give you an example. I was in Florida at a conference for college students, and I got on the mic. So they had different mentors. They had mentors that were real estate agents, business people, and I got on the mic, and they handed the mic to each mentor to say, "Hey, what do you do? Come to my table and talk to me." I got on the mic and I started doing spoken word, and literally 10 kids rushed to my table as soon as I finished.
Wow.
It was crazy because they all had poems that they had written. So I definitely think you'll be surprised at the power of spoken word. It's taught in some college. It's taught in some high schools and junior highs. Some of the English teachers teach it, and they also have slam poetry. So I would just encourage you to don't be shy about it. I think it's something that can catch on with your students.
Got it. Okay, so the point of view, I guess I will go because I'm going to challenge you. You pushing me, I'm going to challenge you as well. So if we do decide to do a poetry slam, you have to come and be a judge, like, because I don't know how to judge it. Mm-hmm. But before we get out of here, I would definitely like you to share anything that you have coming up. I cannot thank you enough for helping us out. So I truly appreciate. I got choked up about it because we are passionate about our work here. Like,
yeah, no, I first of all, I just appreciate you having me on the show, taking the time out. Anybody that's listening, watching in now or in the future, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really passionate about connecting community, and whether it's the youth or adults, whether it's for my educators who need a break, or for my educators that need a chance to connect differently with their students, whatever it is, I like to create safe spaces for people to be themselves. In Austin, as in San Antonio, the dominant culture is not us. If you go to Dallas or Houston, you can find Black spaces easily, but in Austin and San Antonio, it's a lot harder. So my goal is to create safe Black spaces for Black people to feel Black, be Black without any, without feeling slighted. Like, as an example, in Austin, there's so many places to go, but you're not gonna be around people that look like you, that listen to the same type of music you do, that enjoy the same culture that you do. So my goal is to create those spaces where everybody can be that is, about urban and Black culture, that you can come and feel yourself. And we've done that very successfully. We've been very successful with that. As an example, today we had a winery tour. We took 110 Black people to Fredericksburg, had a phenomenal time. It was an amazing event today. This is just what we do regularly. So it's just a gorgeous thing. So I want to bring that vibe to San Antonio. What up, G? Yeah, right? I'm on the scene right now. Hold on a second. I'm on the podcast, baby. Good to see you, baby. Yeah. So honestly, Monique, I just thank you for giving me a chance to have this platform. San Antonio, know that we're coming to your city. We're bringing you the vibes. We have Thursday night poetry, trap yoga, and we also have trap paint coming. Trap and paint. That's going to be Halloween weekend as well too. So thank you so much for having me. That's all I can say.
Well, thank you for coming. And I see that you on the scene. You got people that are people recognize them coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So this has been Scholars on the Move, but next week we will start with our actual scholars. But Miss Neely is thanking you. She said, "Thank you, sir. May the Lord bless. May the Lord return His blessing. Pray the Lord ambush you with a flood of business. Your generosity will not go unnoticed."
Oh man, thank you so much, Teresa. I received that, and all blessings to the man above. Definitely.
So I will be there Thursday. I'm gonna cross my fingers on the trap yoga. I need a mat. Like, what do I need a mat? I never even.
No, you can rent a mat there if you don't have one. No worries. Telling you, you're gonna leave feeling different. You're gonna be like, oh my God, I need this in my life.
Okay. And as mentioned before, that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The information is in the flyer. I will definitely post on my page repeatedly all week. Come on out. Yes, that's come on out. Support is for a good cause. And I look forward to doing more works with Mr. Brandon. As you know, he has totally made my day today. So thank you for coming.
Right. Thank you.
We'll see you all next week.
See y'all next week. Peace. See y'all later. Thanks, Monique.
Thank you. So you have been with us today. I don't really have much to give you afterwards, but however, please check us out at those events. I think that's it. See you next time.
You're not too cool for me. And in return, I reciprocate that sentiment. I'll never be too cool for you. I was a man with a plan, but now I'm a dad with a decree, and you can't take that from me. Please let it be noted that I told my job they can dock my pay. Right now it's just too important to take you to school every day. I want to be legendary for you. I want you to puff out your chest when you go to school, the same way I do. I walk taller because of you, because I found everything to live for.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But I get it, you're busy, and busy people can't have prediabetes. I read that wrong. They can, okay? Just go to the site.
Selfie. Nailed it. Hey everyone, let me tell you about exclusively HBCU. They are more than your typical subscription box service. Their mission is to highlight and collaborate with other HBCU alums and entrepreneurs while providing opportunities and scholarships to current and future HBCU scholars. And did I mention they have a really great product line like this, and this, and even this. The company's aim is to bring awareness to HBCU's rich history and showcase why our alma maters are still relevant and essential today. Now, they want to continue their support by donating 10% of each sale to the United Negro College Fund by using the promo code UNCF at checkout. So go check out their website at www.exclusivelyyhbcu.com and grab you something nice for yourself or that HBCU student of yours. Better yet, sign up for the quarterly subscription box and use promo code UNCF at the checkout. And by the way, tell them that your Uncle Anthony sent you.
Looking for inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ? Look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
There's nothing better than being inspired and renewed daily by the power of God. In Morning Tea with the King, author Tish Barnhart shares inspiration through a 90-day devotional that will rejuvenate your mind with scripture and your body with daily suggested herbal teas. You'll begin to see that every experience brings about a different perspective on how to view the things that are happening in our lives as we continue on our journey. Available at Amazon, your local bookstore, or at Trilogy.tv.